commit a little mortal sin. It's good for the soul.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bill Williams. I'm Dr. Dave Campbell. I'm the Morning Joe Chief Medical Correspondent. And you, of course, are William Williams, attorney at law, Palm Beach County, with a very long history in Palm Beach County, and even a family history that spans back to Europe. And we're going to talk a little bit about Norway, and we're going to move forward to get your take on some of the goings on that are happening right now in Florida and in the United States. Can you describe to me, with your sense of people, of behaviors, of your family members, your friends, and your colleagues, how we can most safely reopen the economy, get people back in school, get people back in jobs, and get us doing that in a way that minimizes the continuation of this infection, the coronavirus pandemic? Is it as simple as I would think, which is wear a mask and distance a little bit and wash your hands, or is there some more to it that you could shed some light on?
I really think, Dr. Campbell, it is that simple. The CDC has put out guidelines. The government, especially here in Southeast Florida, Palm Beach County, has given out very specific directives. We have a mask mandate in Palm Beach County, which was upheld by the circuit court a week or so ago. It's a very common sense rule. Wear the mask, practice social distancing. Really, all this is common sense. Wear the mask, wash your hands, just like you said, and practice social distancing. And if someone is at a high risk, diabetes, high blood pressure, and those comorbidities, those people need to take extra precaution. But overall here in Palm Beach County, they're doing a very, very good job of people wearing masks and doing the right thing to be respectful of others. Unfortunately, there are some people that don't wear a mask and don't take this seriously, and that really is irresponsible, in my opinion, to others in the public.
Mr. Williams, what about at home? I've been particularly concerned about multi-generational families and what may happen when schools reopen or when we let our guard down a little. And we all feel the comfort, the sanctity of being home, the safeness of closing the front door behind you. And masks tend to come off in many homes that I'm aware of. What can we do to minimize the transmittal of this virus inside the home? We know things to do, but how can human behavior, American behavior, recognize that there are dangers inside the home, just like there are dangers outside of the home? But we all want to feel comfortable when we're sitting on our own couch, even if with grandma's in the house or, Junior comes in from school. That's one of my bigger concerns moving forward.
Well, obviously, being in public and being in the private confines of a home are two different set of algorithms here. When you're in the home, especially in a multi-generational situation, I'm not a doctor like you, I'm not a medical expert, but it's just basically common sense in a more confined area. If you have an elderly person in your home, be more respectful of that person. Try to keep your distancing. If you are able to undergo testing every so often, if you have that available with your health insurance, do that. And just try to keep your space from those who may be more susceptible to the virus. But I really think overall, most families that have a multi-generational situation are doing very, very well. And if someone gets the virus, and some stories I've heard, they've been successful in isolating the person with the virus in another part of the home, and the others have not contracted the virus. So it really all comes down to common sense, in my opinion.
How's this affecting the practice of law here in Palm Beach County? I know that the courts are closed and people are doing Zooms like this all day long for all kind of appearances and communications. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? And is there concern that the pandemic and the effect on the court systems and the practice of law in general is doing things that either are overtly bad or could be insidious coming up? What's your kind of personal and professional take on that.
Well, my personal take on this, we are very lucky with the judiciary that we have here in Palm Beach County in the 15th Judicial Circuit. The chief judge and the other circuit judges have done a very, very good job of keeping these cases moving forward. We've not been able to conduct civil jury trials here in Palm Beach County, but the beauty of this, out of adversity comes technological advancements and being able to adapt, and with Zoom and technology and cell phones and conducting hearings by court call and Zoom, I really think that most lawyers and law firms have been able to adapt to keep cases moving forward without the trials. And the courts here in Palm Beach County have been they've been just fantastic with Zoom hearings and doing depositions by Zoom. And, you know, if we did not have this technology, we would be in significant trouble not having Zoom, iPhones, the internet, email, text messaging. So overall, from what I have seen here in Florida, specifically Southeast Florida, most lawyers and law firms have used technology to their advantage and have adapted to it and to move forward. And I really have to say that the courts here, specifically Palm Beach County, have done a tremendous job of accommodating lawyers and keeping the cases moving forward here.
Mr. Williams, you have a long, long lineage back to Norway, back to the United States, and that the name William Williams, as I recall, I think that's even been a couple hundred years helping form some of the university systems here. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your family history that gets you to where you are today with that wonderful Jackie Bryce photo of a hammock in a lake and some cabbage palms behind you? Tell me a little bit about Bill Williams.
Well, I really don't like to talk about myself. I try to be humble, but I was very, very fortunate being raised here in South Florida. My mother grew up in the Kingdom of Norway and became an American citizen. The Williams side of my family has been here for 11 generations, but we were always taught and raised to be respectful of people, to work hard, stand on your own 2 feet, and that the United States of America is the greatest country in the world, and your opportunities in this nation are endless. And to be respectful of people and to really, really recognize how lucky we are as citizens of the United States of America.
I look forward to seeing you around town more, Mr. Williams, and hope that this court system gets its feet back under it quicker than not. And if you ever need anything, you know you're going to give me a call. Do you have anything else that you could share with the people that may watch this across the country or the world?
I think that when we learn from this virus and we get through this virus, the American people, the American economy, and the American government will be much stronger and much more innovative than in the past, because you learn from adversity. And I really think that the government will learn from this as well as the people. And American business, the drug companies and the tech companies, have just done a fantastic job addressing and adapting to this very disruptive event that's happened in our nation.
Bill Williams, highly acclaimed and respected attorney in Palm Beach County that I've known for a long time, and is a friend and wonderful family and children that he's raised to be stalwart citizens in the United States. I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk to you today, Mr. Williams. You take care. Have a good day.
Thank you, Dr. Campbell. Have a great day. Thank you.
And if I had the money, honey, I'd strap you